Hello everyone, Sunton2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Building Kit. The mod simply adds in a bunch of building blocks, as well as a few other things like a kiln and chisel to assist. There is a few differences between the 1.8 and the 1.11 version, so I will cover those. And we'll remove the snow. So what you've got is obviously a bunch of different blocks that I assume you'll find in the world. What others you can build with. So I'll just put a few of those down. So you've got slate, you've got limestone, you've got marble, you've got black marble I assume that you'll find typically in the world. Slate you can't build off of, marble you can into bricks, black marble you can into bricks. You've got thatch from wheat, and some thatch stairs with blocks. There's no thatch slabs. You've got oak bark, which is multi-sided, of course, wood, like so. You've got obviously the other variations of wood as well. Then we've got obviously some bricks with granite, which you just need some granite bricks and mortar. You get mortar with clay and some hydrated lime, along with either using sand and following. And you can get quicklime for, I assume, some other blocks, maybe the marble or certain other things. And otherwise, hydrated lime with using that and water. And there is also the ability to get lye, which I assume you use in the crucible. Otherwise, with mortar, you can use it for any other types of brick blocks as well. And when it comes to obviously those like stone bricks or this, that, and the other, you want a chisel, which you can use for any types of bricks, as you can see here. I think it has durability, which we'll find out. You can also polish them as well if you have access to those blocks, or make them chiseled, or so. But yeah, so we'll just take a regular, and we'll just get a, let's see. Stone brick going, and there's another rack we can do. Let's see. This and this. Bricks. Chisel version. Where's granite then? That'll work. Yeah, here we go. That's not it then. What am I missing? Let's see. Sandstone. Block of quartz will do. Right. Quartz. Yes, and yes. Does it have to be a specific point on the grid or something what I'm missing? Okay, let's see. Crafting table. This and this. This and this. No, what am I missing? Granite, chisel, top left. That just does not want to work, maybe. Okay, that's very weird. Unfortunately, here, that's very strange. I don't know why it's not presenting it. It's weird. Well, possibly that doesn't work, I'm not too sure. Otherwise you could use the chisel to make a brick mold, and you can use a brick mold to make unfired clay bricks, like so. And you've got a brick. And you've also got the ability to make bricks that way, a crucible, and so on. We'll cover obviously the rest with just placing these in the world so you can get an idea of what they look like. So we'll cover the recipes for those, so that's what those are. And stone bricks, also possible. And other versions of things. So you've got another brick made with the block rather than the vanilla ones. Okay, because it's different, that's why. Couldn't quite tell from immediately. Got a charcoal block if you ever need one for fuel or storage. And I've obviously got refined glowstone, which is another recipe, another wart block with a different design possibly. And you've got soul glass, which I assume is supposed to be soul sand in the crucible. And then we've also got some glass warts, which I assume you find somehow. It's not going to have farmland, is it? Okay, so we need hoe to cast on some farmland. Let's see. Put this here. We can't put the seeds in, apparently. There's nothing else added by the mod, so I'm not too sure there. And there's also some ashes which you can use for the hydrated lime to make lye. That's about it there, I guess. That I can work out at least. Otherwise, in terms of the stone cutter, I'm not too sure if you need bricks on those, or maybe you need to chisel in there. We'll get this, we'll get some granite, and we'll see. That's what I was missing before, so that's why. And it does have durability. So we just put the one in here. 186, 185, so yeah. So that's how you get those going, is you do need a stone cutter. And I assume that we can't just do something like this. We cannot. No. This, no. Okay, so it is probably just for chisel recipes, which if I actually check now, I probably wasn't noticing before. Stone cutter, yeah, I wasn't paying attention before. Whoops. Okay, space there, and you make the stone cutter like so, with cobble, iron, and a crafting table. The crucible, however, make like so, and I'm pretty sure you just put coal in here. And I don't know about the others, but I'm pretty sure you maybe put lime in here, I think? Nope, you don't put that in there, so that doesn't work. Hydrated lime, and quick lime doesn't work either. Which if you saw at the beginning, I was just looking at the screenshots, you can tell that it's clearly one of them. I can't really tell. They are slightly different, but I can't really tell, and I know that you can put obviously sands to make glass, which there is not really that much glass in here. Other than the salt sand, of course, to make glass. Okay, so that works on its own to get soul glass, and as you can tell there's no GEI support for the recipe there, so I don't know. Otherwise, I just have to guess. So that'll make soul glass for us, and the heat is there. So if we put this in here, can we get... we can. Okay, so that'll give us refined glowstone. And then otherwise I have no idea what the glass wart and so on is, because there's only so much detailed. So, yeah. There's only so much I can go off of, and the foreign post doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah. So that's how you get those. At least if you're using 1.8.9, that seems to be everything I can work out there. There's a slate chunk, which I assume you get from breaking slate, which doesn't really do much, I think. We'll just put some coal in here and find out what that does, unless that creates slate. It does not. Slate in here. Nope. Okay. I'm not really too sure what those do, but that's pretty much how you can make many of the blocks in this version of the mod. If you go to 1.11.2, we've got pretty much exactly the same, I think. You don't have the stone cutter anymore, you just have the chisel now for the bricks. So no additional block there. Many of these don't have much more I can go off of. There's slate shards you can use, as well as obsidian shards. Arrows, so I should just upon breaking the blocks you get that, rather than chiseling them or something. Mortar is pretty much the same. You've got Darb, which is just this thing here, which I assume was meant to be used for something, but not much else I can go off there. Brick mold. Provide clay brick, you can do that. Quick lime and everything else is pretty much the same, except you need water for that one, and for lye you still need glass wood. There's a few other dusts. Those are just nether wart ashes and chorus fruit ashes, which I don't know if you get those in the kiln or not. Let's see, the regular bricks we've covered already. Thatch is still here. Soul glass is still here. And a few others are still here. Let's see, maybe a few of the chiseled ones. Sandstone bricks. bricks, rivers, polished marble, barks are still here and so on, but we'll get into some of the new stuff, of course, which is the wood related ones here. So you've got a box frame square, which is like so. You can pretty much make a bunch of different other frames, or you can put them in furnace, so just put them like so. You've got those, and then you've got timbering versions as well, or half timbered, which I assume is just with a chisel and something else, but those seem to have broken textures when placed in the world, so that's that. They're unfinished. You've got lime washed, which I assume is probably similar, unless you need, yeah, I assume you put them in here, or you just need to use the actual thing on it itself, maybe. Like you need to interact with them, I guess. I have no idea, maybe. Or it was like, you're gonna have a recipe but I don't have one, I'm not sure. And then there is the charcoal box still, so yeah. Let's see, just use that real quick and see if the durability's still there. And it is, so 250 versus what it was before, which is probably the same, I think. And the kiln, of course, I'm pretty sure acts the same way with certain things. Glowstone, I don't think we'll find is in there. No, it's not. Soul sand, you cannot because you do need the actual lime and such. So we'll just get quick lime. We'll get hydrated, and we'll get lye. Let's see what happens. So. You can't shift click anything in, of course. I don't know if you need like a bunch of them. So we use the coal there, it's got the heat, so maybe you do need lime and lye. Obviously hydrated is the best way to go. So I would assume, at least based on the crafting recipe conditions, but yeah. So that's still possible with the soul sand. But yeah, otherwise I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.